Good evening. Welcome. It's been a little while. Thank you to everyone that's messaged. There's been lots of personal stuff going on, and I haven't felt like being in the workshop. Unfortunately, my nan passed away, which hit me quite hard. But I'm back at work and on the up. So, yeah. For those that made it to Makers, what a brilliant weekend. I think I'm still on the come down, meeting loads of people that come in the chat. Andrew, trying to think who else is in the chat that was there that I've seen. Wendy, the usual crowd, Wayne and Auntie Val. You know, you can never beat an Auntie Val hug. So thank you to everyone that said hello. And then thank you to Glyn from Yorkshire Grit and Dan and Katie for allowing me to demo. My first demo at a big show Friday night. The old nerves are kicking in, but no, it was brilliant. And it's good to be up with you guys. So tonight we're going to do a simple project. We're going to do a little wooden dish. We're going to pop a small magnet in the bottom. Not Wendy. Ashley asked me if I could do her a little dish that she could keep needles and pins in. So we're going to pop a little magnet in the bottom and do that. But before we do that, because I've been missing, and before I bring in the earworms, I never got round to doing my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So there were 11 entries that all put he fell over in the chat, which is what you had to do. So let's draw it. There's all the names. I can make this full screen. And the winner's going to be Roger Kent. Roger, if you're in the chat now, if you can send me an email or a PM via Facebook, then I will arrange to get that to you. Not sure whether you're UK based or abroad. If you are abroad, then unfortunately the cellulose bits in there will have to come out, but we'll sort out either getting some sourced abroad for you or adding some bits to that sort of value. So, earworms. Cha-ding!
Hey.
Cool. I'm going to do a Wendy now. I'm just keep talking tonight. That's all Wendy's done all weekend.
Yeah, all right. I know. I'll shut
Wendy,
up now.
who knew your name at the weekend?
Oh, I don't know. Peter Brown.
So, looking after you tonight, you have Wendy from Toonfish Crafts.
Hello.
Wayne from Big Feeties Woodcraft. I've swapped tonight with Wayne the Woodturner. He's got Jake and JP visiting. So Wayne will be live tomorrow night. What else did I have on my list? Oh, one other thing I want to do. I'm just going to go back to me. Another thank you and something else I want to do. So Douglas Mungham very kindly sent me and other guys in the chat and people that do lives some really stunning meat pies. Gorgeous. I've eaten one and I think we've got one Friday for dinner. So thank you very much, Douglas. I want to send, I don't know if people remember seeing this video. This was a church platter I did out of a piece of walnut worktop. Now, it was going to go to the church in memory of my nan, but after their behaviour at the funeral and stuff, I don't want nothing to do with them. So, Douglas, I'm going to send this up to you, fella. So, I've got your address, and we'll get that up to you. Right, should we do some turning, and you guys can let me know who's in the chat. Let's show you what I've got on the lathe quickly.
Are you going to shut up then?
Yeah. I'm excited to be back. So on the lathe, it's a piece of sweet chestnut. It's 5 inches by 2 inches, and we'll make a little dish, maybe pedestal shape. Not quite sure yet. That's what I'll do.
By the way.
Ashley. Yeah, I'll start doing this, and you can let me know who's in.
Okay. Do you want me to do it, Wayne?
Yeah, I can't find my chat.
Okay then. Right, we have Shane Hurst. Hiya, Shane. Tommy's Workshop. Wayne, the woodturner, obviously. Bluelight turner. I don't know why he's here. We have, I've said Tommy's Workshop. We have Door 60. We have Wood Wizardry by Colin. Going down this page, we have JP Woodperk. Hiya, Jamie. And we have, who's the next one down here? Andy H is for turning. Hiya, Andy. And we've got Jake Thompson. Hi, Jake. And Michael McEwen. Who else? Keep going. I think I've mentioned all of those ones. They were chatted, obviously. Further down. Oh, AGK Woodworks. That's Andrew, I believe. Hi, Andrew. And we've got Phil Skoltok. Douglas Mungham. Hiya, Douglas. Hiya, Phil. We have obviously Big Feeties and Valerie. We know that. Going down further. We have Webfoot Resin and Wood Creations. That's David. Hi, David. I do know some people's names. It's surprising, isn't it? We have Wivey Woodshed as well. Hiya. Going down further. James Crawford. Have I said that? No, I don't think so. Hi, James.
You've missed out, Donna Love Angel.
I haven't got there yet. Give me a minute. Give me a sec. We've got Tony Smith. And we've got... There's a lot of... Hold on. Just hold on. All right. Jennifer Craft and Creations. I have missed Love Angel. I don't know how I've done that. Hi, Love Angel, honey. Right, we got Weavel's Technical Turn-ins. Don't know that one. Who else have we got?
Okay. So what I've done there is I've just turned a tenon on each side of the blank, just so I can hold it in the chuck. And now we'll start putting some shape and doing some proper turning.
Shall I continue?
Go on then.
We got Lelia Gwyn. Layla. Sorry, I can't speak.
Leela. It's because Jamie always plays the Layla video, isn't it? When Leela's in.
Oh, now see, I've got to Love Angel. See, I hadn't missed her.
You can't read names, Wendy. How do you manage with your post round?
I know my people. I've been doing it for 9 years. Right? I've got to know everyone on my rounds. Martin Brees. Hiya, Martin.
Hiya, Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Where are we? Anybody else?
Got Shane Hurst.
I've said Shane.
All right. Sorry, missus.
Don't you be having a go at me now. Brian El Tornero de Mandera. Did I do that right?
I was going to help you with pronunciation with that, but I thought
Brian.
no.
I can say Brian. Well, hi, Brian. Benjamin's in. Hiya, Ben.
It's not Walnut.
Ashley.
Yay.
And we got to the bottom yet? Oh, Phil. I've said Phil, haven't I? Stop.
Yeah.
I think maybe. Oh, Jappy's in. Yappy makes. He's in. Hiya, Yappy.
Hiya.
Hi, Yappy.
Barry Chippy's in. Hiya, Barry.
Hiya,
CDA
Barry.
Woodturning. Hello. Who's CDA? What's his name?
Dan.
Hiya, Dan. Yeah. Sorry, I'm crap at names. You might have realised. And I think we're nearly there, actually, unless anyone's coming down the bottom. Oh, I think we're at the bottom now. There we go. All done. Sorry it took so long. Bit slow, but you know.
Bit out of practice, Wendy.
I am. I ain't done
Yeah.
this for a long time.
I've had plenty of practice at weekend talking.
Oh,
I thought,
yeah, I have that. I have that. Yeah, it was a friggin' awesome weekend.
yeah.
I've never talked so much in my life and laughed so much as well. It's brilliant. Loved it.
Yeah, fantastic weekend, like-minded folk.
Yep.
Yeah, and
For once, I felt at home amongst everybody that I'd never met. Do you know what I mean? It's bizarre.
yeah, really good. But again, I mean, those who can't get to Maker Central or get to shows like this, I mean, these these lives and the chats are a great source of friendship and make great friends. I mean, some of the people what we met at the weekend are only through even Instagram or these lives, and you can interact really well.
Oh, I missed Dave Oatley apparently. Sorry, Dave. Apologies.
What are we going to do with you,
Uh,
Wendy? Sucker.
I know. Sorry.
And
That's why
cheers,
Peter Brown knew your name, because you forget everyone else's.
Douglas wants to know if I took reinforced underwear with me. What makes you think I took any underwear with me?
Now, I believe Ashley said she wanted this quite shallow when we were
Ashley
speaking.
is driving at the moment, so she can listen, but she can't read the chat. But she can hear you, obviously. JP says, didn't stop telling people that Peter Brown recognised you. I mean, there's loads of people with purple hair. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks. Yeah. I just thought it was a wind up, to be honest. I thought Huey had primed him. But no, he actually knew who I was. It was quite bizarre.
I think it was just wondered about you. I think that's all it were.
Yeah, watching the lady with the purple hair.
Yeah.
Colin says, it sure is such a nice, caring community. It really is, Colin. And Benjamin says, Makers Central must be the biggest UK event for getting all the smug people in one place.
Yeah, correct there,
all the what people? The smug people.
Yeah.
And me.
We were quite smug sat in there while everybody else didn't get there. It was a really enjoyable thing. The show wasn't as big as normal, but COVID took its toll. Part of that, but I'd say it was a great show, and lots of friends you meet, catch up, and if the show was twice as big, I don't think you'd have seen most of it because you've spent that much time saying hello to old friends, new friends.
Yeah.
Ashley says, follow your heart, Scott. And
follow my heart.
Yeah, okay. AGK says, I thought my ears had burst when you said hi, Wendy. Am I too loud? Am I really too loud? Or is that on the day, was it?
I think Wendy spent half the time asking, have you seen Valerie? Have you seen Valerie? Where's Valerie?
I did. I kept losing her. Well, I wandered off and then she'd moved. So it was my own fault.
Yeah. We're going to tie a balloon to your wrist next time.
No, thank you.
Next time, we're taking the reins for
her. Douglas says, I don't know how you got in, Wendy. That's nice. I paid. That's how I got in.
Yeah. Security did question that as themselves.
Old Man River Woodturner's in, and he says Paul Wayne having Jake and JP together at the same time.
Oh, nice, cool. I bet they're having a wicked evening.
I bet they are. I bet they've had pizza.
The pizzas look good earlier.
Yeah, so guess that. That's a nice shape you got there.
Yeah, why not? Something a little bit different.
JP says you kept losing her because Wayne kept hiding poor Auntie Valerie in the corner.
I kept covering her up.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we did keep covering up. She was, yes, loaded. Yes, with all the goodies we bought. And
Jake said that Wayne called the dogs on them.
Wayne called what?
Called the dogs on them.
No, I've not turned sweet chestnut before. We've got a little bit of tear out, but I'm pretty sure we can get rid of that.
Yep. Jake says, "Nah, shape, Scott. The project ain't too bad either. Bar shape, Jake. You mean round?"
How's in shape? Round's a shape.
JP says, "To be fair, he were covering her with tools. Yes, I was. Valerie carrying lots of tools. In my defence, some of them were Valerie's tools.
Some.
Yeah, some.
Question. Douglas from Mungham. Question. Why, big feeties, did you take a van?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
If you saw the size of my car, Douglas, you would think it's a van. Yeah, it's a Ford Tornado Connect. It's based on a transit chassis, so it pretty much can get anything in it.
It got me in it, so you're all right.
Got 7 of us in it, and a wheelchair one.
Yeah,
Mind you, I got 5 in my Fiesta as well. I don't know how I did that.
We couldn't see Valerie for all the bags, etc. Yeah, we couldn't.
It was like the Stars taxi Saturday morning, wasn't it? Taking everyone to the show.
Benjamin says, "Did you try our McDonald's, Jake?" And Jake says, "There is no just when talking about these pizzas."
And Donna's like the rest of us. She wants next year's dates.
Yeah.
Hopefully there is going to be a next year.
Might have an ex-sister-in-law with me, she says. Lol. So what are you sanding? What are you sanding up to 400 then, or what?
No, so because I'm using a Yorkshire grit, I will sand to 240.
Oh.
And then that's all you need to sand to with Yorkshire grit. See, if you paid attention at the weekend to Wayne.
You mean if you shut up and listen? If you shut up and listen for a change.
Well, I was trying to be polite.
What are you saying? JP said Saturday morning cartoons is awesome. You should check it out.
Yes, JP and Jake did Saturday morning cartoons live. It was a fantastic show. Given the problems they had with the poor internet, it come across really, really well, and it was just a sheer pleasure to actually be able to stand there and watch it live. It was, yes, really good, really enjoyable.
The only downside were the robots.
Yeah, luckily their equipment managed to get rid of the back sound, the large sound that we was hearing, but we was having our ears blasted by the robots. I don't know how they sorted that out, you know, that was a miracle.
Old Man River watches Jake and Jamie every week. And good show. Good show. It really was a pleasure to sit there and stand there, should I say, and watch it live. It come across really professional. I've watched a fair bit of it back, and it come across really professional. Really good show.
So.
Yappy said, "Yeah, JP, there is timing to get used to again because every time I miss you guys." Better get you sorted then, Jappy.
Right. So we're just
Oh,
going to do.
Anita Ball has come in. Hi,
Hi,
Anita.
Anita. So this is just 240, just on the sanding pad.
Did I say RPM Woodworks is in? I don't think I did.
don't think you did.
Hiya.
I've not had a bling yet to say the other earworms arrived, but we can muddle through. Right.
JP, you were going to take Jake to McDonald's, but he's only got the RQ for a Happy Meal, and he didn't fancy one of those. Got to make sure he doesn't swallow the toy.
Right. So this is just Chestnut's cellulose sanding sealer.
Do you have to wait for that stuff to dry, or can you just?
So you can either wait for it to dry. This, because it's a spray, it doesn't take that long.
No.
Or you can just get a bit of towel and just take the excess off.
Right.
So
Either way, it doesn't take that long.
no.
Love Angel says, I don't have old person's memory. I just have total crap memory. Yeah, well, I just have no memory at all.
I'll tell you what, that camera's a bit on the bright side tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
Does it?
Yeah. Yappy says, Wendy, it gets confusing with you guys changing clocks when the season changes. Oh, don't you change clocks everywhere?
No.
You did. Obviously not.
So we've sanded to 240. We've given it a coat of cellulose sanding sealer. And now we're just going to rub in some Yorkshire Grit Original.
Jake says McDonald's had a sign up that says no smug allowed.
Everyone I go to says no tomatoes because of a supply shortage.
What?
Yeah.
No tomatoes. That's wrong. Wayne says Wendy definitely didn't watch any of the demos I did at the weekend.
And Jamie's got it. Do it for Yorkshire.
As a fully bred Yorkshireman, I agree with that, Jamie. Do it for Yorkshire.
So there we go. Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to move it half out of view. I moved the camera to give a better.
No,
Is that better?
No, it's not angled. It's angled funny now, honey. It doesn't line up with the base. Sorry, I'm just being finicky. Bit more.
Right.
No, that'll do.
There you go. That's what you're getting. Right. So we've rubbed it in with the lathe stationery. With the lathe at its slowest speed, still using the same piece of cloth. We're going to work it in.
Oh, Love Angel just said, why have you moved the bowl halfway through the view? But we're sorting that now. Oh, them hands that feel pity, Douglas says. You better sing it, because I ain't.
Keith Jarvis has just come in.
Okay.
Keith.
He says, sorry I'm late, no need to be sorry.
Nah.
And Natalia Dilalo came. Lionel, that were easier to say. And came in earlier.
Oh, I missed that one. How did I miss that one?
I think you missed that one on purpose.
No, I don't do that.
How are we doing on time?
It's 24 minutes past 8.
Lovely.
Tommy's Workshop. I've said Tommy's Workshop. He's saying, hello, Lionel. Where's Lionel? They missed Lionel as well? Oh, shoot me. Hi, Lionel.
Don't make it too shiny. You might have to...
Might have to...
have the wife vet it. Don't know what's going on there.
The live stream before you release it as a video.
So, right.
Douglas says Wendy has the post going. What post? Post?
You know that what you get up in the morning and go and take every day.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
So
do it every day.
What we've done now is we've worked the grit in, and I've now got a clean bit of towel, just increasing the speed of the lathe slightly, and we're looking for the towel to come off clean. Once that's happened, we know that the grit has done its job.
If any of you guys ever got any projects you want to see in the future, just give Scott a ring, a message, DM him, and he'll see if he can see if he can help you with it. I mean, it's.
So we're going to use some microcrystalline wax.
JP just said you don't have post every day, Wendy, but we have mail. Yeah. No, I don't. I only do half a week. That's enough.
Yes, it's enough for your customers.
They miss me. They want me back. I tell you. I had one day off sick a few months ago. Just one day.
Is that allowed?
No, not really. But for weeks afterwards, I was getting customers coming to say, "Are you all right? I thought you had COVID. You was gone for a long time." Yeah, one day. One day. No, I'm fine.
I must admit, one day with you, Wendy, is a lifetime.
Oh, thank you, Wayne.
It's
at least it's not one night in Bangkok.
If any of you guys ever in the audience ever do manage to get to any show and watch these folks doing lives, it's really, really well worth it. We've had some fantastic lives we saw this weekend with Wayne and Emma Tiny Turner and Scott and JP and Jake did some fantastic ones down at on Easywood Tool Stand. Really, really enjoy it. It's a pleasure to watch them in person.
I don't know what Douglas is referring to, but Douglas says, Wendy, you mean you only work part-time? Is that how it all slipped out? I don't really understand that. But, you know, we'll brush over it.
Everyone knows you now.
Yeah.
Wayne, go on, go on.
Wayne says Wendy had one day off sick, Scott had one day at work.
I've done 2 days now.
Oh, you're on a roll. You're on a roll.
Yeah. You're on a roll, yeah. Don't slip up in the bath.
It's a bit
now.
weird being in the office, but.
Tell us, Benjamin says, tell us a story of your posting days, Wendy. What's the most eventful day you've had?
Oh, that's got to be the story you told us the other night.
Yeah, it is really. Is it? Can I say it? Can I tell the story?
Look, right, it's coming up to 9 o'clock. The channel's not made for children, so do it.
Okay, all right.
And it's
you
my
keep an
channel.
eye on the chat, Wayne, because this might take a while. I deliver to obviously lots of places, and I have one block of flats, and each floor has 2 doors. So one to the left of the stairs and one to the right of the stairs, and they face each other. Well, this one, number 5, never usually gets mail, but number 6 gets quite a lot of mail and parcels occasionally, and it's an old boy that lives there. And he usually shouts through the door, just leave it there. And I'm like, yeah, okay, because he's there. I know he's there. Well, this one particular day, he had a parcel, so he shouts through the door, just leave it there, I'll be out in a minute. And I said, okay, no problem. Well, I put it down, but I then had a letter for number 5. So I walked along to number 5, posted the letter, and as I turned round, he thought I'd gone. And he came out butt naked to pick up his parcel. I don't even think he realised I was there, so I just carried on walking.
And you recognised him straight away.
And didn't have for an old guy, he was, quite well proportioned.
Lawrence has come into the chat. Hi, Lawrence.
Hi,
Hiya,
Lauren.
Lawrence.
Good Wizardry by Colin says he went to Chestnut Weekender last year. It was great. Yeah, I mean, like I say, if you get any chance to see any of these folks turning live, yeah, try and make it. 'Cause it is well worth seeing.
Yes, I do remember that, Douglas. Thank you.
Chestnut Weekender is back on this year.
Hopefully, I'm going. I've got the day off work. Yay! Don't ask me where it is, though. I've no idea.
Dave's Creative Metalwork has come into the chat.
Hello,
Hi,
mate. It's my mate Dave, that is.
Your mate Dave.
My mate Dave.
Oh.
Ash at Katie's Shed.
Hi, you're Ashley.
Hiya, Ash.
At least having a pedestal, it won't be a funnel.
So what is it you're making again? I can't remember. Sorry.
It's a little bowl for
I?
a little bowl for putting your needles in, or your pins, or.
Okay. What makes it so special for pins and needles?
It's going to have a magnet.
Oh. A big one? Or just a little powerful one?
I had to think twice there when you said a big one coming out of your mouth.
That sounds even worse. That sounds even worse, now, Scott.
No, it's just a little one.
Rephrase that.
I don't know. We'll sort it out later, Colin. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Whether I'm going up the day before or what, I have no idea. But thank you for the offer. That looks a great, nice bowl.
I'm staying over.
What, you staying over the Saturday night? I think I'm staying over the Saturday
I'm staying
night.
the Friday and Saturday.
Are you? It's only
am.
up the road from you, isn't it?
What, Swindon?
Yeah.
No, it's a fair old trek.
Is it? Oh, it's quite a long trek for me then. I just noticed a magic roundabout place. That's all I know about it. You know what my geography's like. Come on, I thought Birmingham was next to the water.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Wendy thought she was visiting that lovely coastal resort of Birmingham. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those of you who don't know Britain and UK, Birmingham is slap bang in the middle of Britain. Couldn't be further away from the sea.
Steve had to show me it on the map so that when I got home.
Me and my geography lessons at school.
I just thought it was where Liverpool was. That's where I thought Birmingham was.
I was really interested in peaks when I did geography at school.
Somebody's just come in. Who's just come in?
Wrong type of peaks, though.
Woodturning is Barbary's come in. Evening, Barry.
Oh, there we go. There you go. I knew somebody had come in.
And Ashley says he's close to Swindon. Ashley, get yourself down to the Woodturning Weekender. You will not be disappointed.
Andy Haight said Horsham to Swindon is a 2-hour journey, 101 miles. Douglas says, Wendy, how do you manage post-work? I told you I've done the same duty for 9 years. If they move me, I'm buggered, okay? I just hope they never move me.
They always move our post lady or post person.
I think I've got to the stage now where they know that if they move me, they're buggered. Do you know what I mean?
I think, to be honest with you, it's nice for folk to know the post person, especially for elderly. They feel secure with them.
Yeah, I mean, I've got quite a few elderly ladies on their own that I really look after, and they give me Christmas tips, but that's not the point. You know, I make sure they're there. I make sure they're not falling over or anything.
My youngest lad is a postman, and I remember one year this bloke, the old man, chased him down garden path, trying to give him a Christmas box, and it was a polo mint and a toffee.
Oh. I had one of my customers a couple of weeks ago randomly give me 50p out of his pocket. And I'm like, it's not even Christmas. It's very bizarre. I didn't quite. I said, well, that'll buy me a coffee, won't it? Thank you very much. Do you know what I mean? What can I say?
Where are you buying coffee at 50p?
Well, the tea machine at work is 50p a coffee. So.
Not very good tea machine if it sells coffee.
Well, I don't drink tea, so it's a good tea machine.
Knock that edge off because that's quite sharp.
Did I ever show you that coffee machine we had in our room?
Yes.
Yeah, what, that Nespresso? Yeah, I didn't get that in my room. All right.
Right, now,
So,
Love Angel says, can he go Birmingham? Can he? Can he go Birmingham was far never mind Swindon. It's 386 miles from me. Yeah, it's quite a lot.
Yeah. Donna lives in far ends, reaches of Scotland.
Yeah. Oh, Dale's in. Dale, Maple Tree.
Mr. Maple Tree. Good evening at Dale.
Hello,
Dale. These are, I'm trying to show you the best way. They're tiny, these magnets. They're about 10 mil in diameter. And about 3 mil thick. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to lose that one somewhere on the lathe. Just as well, I've got another 20.
It's magnetic. It should stick to the lathe, shouldn't it?
There's that tiny though. I can't find it. I'll find it later.
They're great for all sorts of projects.
I bought 20 of them, so
you're going to need all 20 by the time the end of the day.
Yeah. So we're just going to use the parting tool, and we'll make a little recess for that to sit in.
Douglas Simon says, Scott, it's fantastic to see you back. Loads of
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, sniffing.
All right.
Oh, Dave said it's gone down your dust box.
It hasn't, because I put the lid on the dust box to make sure it didn't.
How do you how are you going to know how big to put that hole? Have you put a line there to guide you?
Nope.
Just guessing.
It's going to be a case of
Huey's in.
Yay, shark.
Good evening, ladies and gentle folks. Sorry for the late entry, but work sucks after the weekend.
Yeah, it is going to be a little bit of...
Yeah. My sentiments exactly your way.
Yeah. It's a shame we can't have the weekend every day, isn't it? But then it wouldn't be as fun, I don't think, after a while. Oh, maybe it would. No, it probably would.
I thought that was a song one. I wish it could be Christmas every day.
Yeah.
I wish it could be the weekend every day.
I definitely couldn't have coped with this weekend every day. I was shattered.
Yeah, it's true. So was I.
So it needs to go a bit deeper.
Yeah, the magnets what Scott's using there really handy for all sorts of projects.
And they were really cheap as well. I think they were like £1 for 20 or something.
Where'd you get them from then?
Poundland.
eBay. eBay or Amazon.
AGK Woodworks says go deep, Scott.
Real deep. No, if you want deep, then you'll have to join Wayne tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Andy H is returning, says he's retired every day is weekend.
Yeah,
right, rub it in, rub it in.
Yeah, rub it in.
Yeah, Jake says keep it classy, Shug. Douglas, Wayne Bigfoot, sounds like you had a great time. It was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I say as well as the show itself, there's the additional advantage of seeing old friends, new friends, and quite a lot of people see their heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, these these folks come into your living room on your TV, and you watch them every time, and you don't think you'll ever chance to watch them, and the deer live as well, and you find out really nice folk. You get a chance.
Turners come in. Sorry, Wayne. The
No,
Park
don't worry about
Woodturners come in. Good evening.
Oh
he said.
yeah. So just get rid of those little snotty edges where we've made a recess.
Huey
And we're
says 30 people have the opportunity to make Scott's bit smile big. I think that's put the thumbs up, guys. If it isn't, I want to know what it is.
How many people we got in?
For sure.
47.
There
I've
you
got 40. Huey says I am keeping it classy, Jake. That'll be his breaking habit of lifetime there, Shugs.
So there we go. That's the sanding sealer again. I know I did forget to get out my 2-part epoxy, but that's not an issue.
I'm sure you know exactly where it is, Scott. Got it labelled in a drawer.
Yeah.
We could always use some of my new super glue.
Douglas says, Wendy, keep it classy.
All right, so there we go. Yorkshire Grit.
50 and 27 thumbs up, and come on, Pete. Oh, that's where the math come into it. You see, that's where the math come into it. Huey was being all mathematical.
Gav's in. Nice to meet you at the weekend, Gav.
Hiya, Gav.
Oh, shame I miss you, Gav. Shame I miss you.
Should have come to the Hilton.
Did you not meet Gav, Wayne?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Nope.
So just working it in.
Nodding off now. Right, what did that say? I was trying to read what that said. It says, Gav says, evening all. Was great to meet the people I had the chance to at Makers. I'm sure I missed some people, but there'll always be other opportunities, I am sure.
Oh,
absolutely. Yeah.
So you've got, as we mentioned earlier, you've got the Chestnut Weekender. I believe that's 24th, 25th of July, or a weekend near that. Hang on, let me have a look.
Parkwood Turner says it was good to talk to you, Scott, at Makers on Saturday.
Yeah, and you? Yeah, so the Chestnut Weekender, where people can all get together in Swindon. Oh, why does your calendar always stick together when you don't want it to?
One of them calendars, is it?
It's only fools and horses, mate.
No,
sorry, it's the 30th and the 31st of July. And if you can't make that, then you've got the North of England Woodworking Show in Harrogate on the 11th to the 13th of November.
Tommy's Workshop says, all right, Gav lad. I mean, best Yorkshire accent. All right, Gav lad.
So, I booked annual leave for Harrogate yesterday.
Good lad. Angel says she needs to win the lottery for both of them.
My crewmate's off the road, so while I've been off, she's injured herself. So she's doing all the annual leave requests and all the annual leave bookings. So I went, Ash, do this for me.
She trying to take after you then, hurting herself?
Nah, apparently it was a dodgy lift.
Yeah. Scott taught her everything he knows.
Yeah, absolutely. Bluelight tumbler, eh?
I'll behave. What happens at Makers stays at Makers.
No, right.
unless you share a room with Wendy. Then everyone knows.
Everybody knows. Absolutely.
Right. So there we go. That's the Yorkshire Grit coming off with the clean towel. So we'll pop some microcrystalline on that. How are we doing on time?
Fine. Huey
15
says, "Have you
minutes.
got any leave, Scott? Leave left, Scott."
Yeah, I haven't used any this year.
He's got no sick days left. But
I didn't want to say that.
Hey,
I bit my tongue.
you take the mic.
Love Angel says,
You
"What
come and
dates
have
are the
my head.
North? Shush. What dates are the North of England ones?"
It's the 11th, Friday the 11th, to Sunday the 13th. Ben, why does Scott have a caterpillar coming out of his ear on his shirt? It's the earworm hoodie that was done.
Yeah, I need one of those.
and overnight.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Wayne?
Gav says he's at Harrogate on the Saturday and overnight.
Cool. I need to sort out a hotel. I believe Stuart Freeney said he's saying something, the old Swan or the Black Swan or something. So I don't know where everyone else is saying.
There's a good Premier Inn, not far away from Harrogate.
Oh, that'll do them.
It's
All right.
I'm not sure whether we'll get there because we'll be just coming back from Italy.
Excuses. Excuses.
As nice as Harrogate is, it's not Italy.
All right.
No, you're right there.
So
Tommy says, "I think I'll be staying in the campus somewhere in Harrogate."
Wayne says he'll be at Harrogate demoing Yorkshire Grit again.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, it's a good.
Country girl, Wood Girls in. Hi, everyone.
oh yeah.
It was great to meet everyone last weekend, she says.
Yeah, that's a Wayne. What demoing at Harrogate's a good reason to go there. As any.
I've not been asked yet, but I don't think it'll be Yorkshire Grit because I think there's other people on Yorkshire Grit as well.
Excuse me.
It's a good show. It's definitely not Maker Central. It is primarily around woodworking, but plenty to see.
So what I've done now
plenty to buy.
Is I've just swapped it onto a faceplate that I made up. That's got some cushiony type material. It's not non-slip as such, but it's cushioned. I did a Wayne. I did a Yorkshire bit. My mum had loads, and she said, "Did I want it?" So I took it. It was free.
They were free. That's it.
Yeah. So let's take the foot off.
Apprentice Yorkshireman.
Douglas says camera. I thought the camera was all right, but
I don't
apparently I was
know
wrong.
if you'll get. Let's have a look.
And Ben's asking, is it all indoors?
Is that better, that view like that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I've never been. You'll have to ask the people that have.
Harrogate is all indoors. It's a really big showroom. Really big showroom. They leave, and there isn't any space left. They really get them in. It's a 3-day show, and it's busy every single day. Really busy.
He says, we're living in sin at the Premier Inn. Tommy says, nope, better than free.
Nice.
I don't know what my mum got it for. She got it for something and then never used it. So it was like,
It's a table. It's a table cover.
that's
protector.
it. Yeah.
And Bailey's Woodworks has just come in and says, hello, Scott, and everyone. Hello.
I believe that's Chris, isn't it, at Bailey's Woodwork?
Yes, it is Country Wood Girl. It is. Is it the North of England woodworking show you're on about? Yes, it is Country Wood Girl. Hi, Baz is in. Real Simple Things.
Hey,
Hello,
Baz.
Baz.
Good to see you at the weekend, Baz.
So sorry I didn't recognise you with your mask on.
He had a big RST on his T-shirt. How did you not recognise him?
I'm dyslexic, Han. I don't look at words. I can't be bothered.
All right then. All right then. He had a big SRT on his.
On his mask, I know, but I just didn't.
TRS.
Look.
Right.
Countrywood Girl says it's a great show. It's where I first saw Wayne demo wing.
Yay.
Actually, first time I actually met Wayne was at Harrogate.
Right.
What's the wood, Scott?
It is a piece of sweet chestnut.
Very nice.
I believe it's a piece.
Ashley did ask about your faceplate, actually.
I believe it. So all it is this was the faceplate that come with the lathe. I've screwed it onto a bit of ash that I've turned. I believe it had loads of worm stuff in it, so I won't throw stuff away. So I've made it down, and this is table protector. But you can use router matting or non-slip matting. So we'll pop that on there. Can you see that all right?
Yeah.
Or is that bleach now on that thingy? And what we'll do is we will use some of that.
Ashley
So
said she'll watch this part again later.
So we've had 2 magnets off the pile, and I've lost them both. Should we get a third one for luck?
Have you got to put it upside down, up the right way, rather? Is there a right way up for it?
This is it's a bowl. How can there be a right way up for it?
No, the magnet, you woolly.
No. I've already checked that.
A North Pole and a South Pole, or not?
No, not on these. So as I said, they're tiny little. What I will do is I'll find the link and I will pop them in the description. So that's just a bit of clear Gorilla Glue in there. And we'll let that go off. There we go. Nice, simple little project for this evening.
Douglas said, Scott, it looks like a nice rice bowl.
Yeah, it could be a rice bowl. Let's come back to the ugly cam, as I call it. So, really nice grain in this piece of wood.
It's very sweet, in my opinion.
Simple project. I will sand the bottom and put my mark on the bottom of it before I send it to Ashley. But yeah, there we go. So it was Roger Kent, wasn't it, that won the 1,000 sub giveaway? Roger, if you are in, send me a message. Douglas, I will get that. Get this platter in the post to you at the weekend. You can have that bit on me, mate. Cheers for the meat pies from me, and I'm sure all the other guys that have enjoyed them. Next week is back to Thursday night for me. It's going to be the first of a 2-part, and we're going to do a bedside light. So, not sure whether we're going to do the base or the stem first, but we'll do that. Don't forget, Wayne is on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Come over, give Wayne a view, hit that thumbs up, show him the love. He's missed a couple of lives where he's been at Makers and helping people out, and got the boys up this evening. So, yeah, let's bring the earworms back in.
Wayne says mint.
Oh,
Yui says FN mint. Weavel says pure dead brilliant Scott. Great piece, Scott. Comes from Douglas Murnham. Wood Wizardry by Colin. Great shape. Wedfoot resin. Great work, Scott.
Lots of nice comments.
Jake Thompson says 6 minutes to the hour. There's no effing mint. I'll
go back and read all these comments.
Thank you, Scott. Good to see you back, says Keith Jarvis.
Thank you
Nice
very
shape
much.
for that one, Scott, says Gaff today. It's a nice piece, Scott. Well done, Lawrence says. Glad to see you back in action, Andy Eve says. Cheers, Scott. Enjoy the pizza, guys. AGK. Nice one, Scott from Door. Brian at Woodturning. I didn't see Brian come in. Hi, Brian. Nice
Hiya,
project,
Brian.
Scott.
Hiya, Brian. I didn't see you come in.
No.
Well,
Do you know
lovely.
what?
Enjoyed fun
Slightly
show.
earworms.
Oh,
Oh.
we did our best.
No, you
Here
did
he's
really
just-
well. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about Wayne, but I did.
You also need to keep your eyes peeled because there will be a live coming soon from Wendy's workshop. She doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to visit Wendy and we will be going live. So
yeah,
keep an eye out for
apparently.
that.
That'd be a laugh.
It will be a laugh. It's going to be a bit of fun.
Yeah, it will
But
be.
for now, thank you everyone for coming in. As I said, don't forget Wayne tomorrow. There's lots on Friday night, and then the Mint Show on Saturday evening, Saturday morning cartoons. Loads. Click that subscribe button on all the other channels, and you will get the notifications. For now, I'll see you next week.